There's a very high chance that you've seen this world before, or at least a part of it, because, well, it's part of a video that has over 1 million views, and it was created by one of the biggest Minecraft YouTubers that exists today, Mr. Mumbo Jumbo himself, who's looking very fancy today. This is the best I could do with what I have. This is supposed to be a world for people who want to try and learn Redstone, and I'm really interested in doing so, so I decided I'm going to give this a try. This is part of a very old video of his, and I even had to go back to version 1.12.2 so I can use this without having any performance issues, I hope. And I even dressed up for the occasion because I'm very excited. And this is how I look, and it started raining just now for some reason. Great. Let's see, I'm not sure if this command is the same for this version. Hopefully it will stop raining. I don't think it's the same. Clear rain. Are you kidding me? We'll have to deal with the rain because I have absolutely no idea on how to clear the weather on this version. I looked it up and apparently it's weather clear. Okay, that works. I'm pretty sure that the command for newer versions is the opposite, and if it's not, yeah, that will be very embarrassing. Something I wanted to point out is that I even created a bit of a homage to Mr. Mumbo himself in my bow tie, which I think if I stand next to him you can notice what the resemblance is. I like to start making more diverse Minecraft content, and that implies Redstone. So this is going to be me learning some Redstone basics. I've done a couple of things of Redstone in my time, but I haven't really created my own stuff, so this is going to be quite interesting. What I'm going to do now is place a clip of what this thing is supposed to do from Mumbo's video, and then I'm going to give it a try and see if I can make it do what it's supposed to do.
So, the first project that I want you to take on is to power these two doors at exactly the same time from these pressure plates. So, we stand on the pressure plates and the doors will open up. Now, I don't want any exposed redstone. I don't want to see any redstone lines running out from these pressure plates. All of the redstone needs to be happening underneath the ground. And as I say, both doors opening at exactly the same time.
I suppose that means that whether I stand on one pressure plate or the other, it's going to open both doors at the same time. So I'm going to try to do that. I took a screenshot for some reason. So I'm gonna try some stuff. I just want to see if this powers the piston. Yes. It's not gonna work. I need to power somehow this block, I think. Okay, this works, which means that if I place two torches here, that should enable it. Okay, so two torches there have this open. Now I do this, some redstone dust. Shouldn't disclose it. Shouldn't disclose it. Let me try something else. Okay, this closes the door. And I probably also need a torch here. And when I stand on this thing, nothing. Okay, that works perfectly. Ah, it's the same deal as before, right? So what if I change this? Place the torch here, place dust here, and try again. This isn't working because reasons. I don't know what I'm doing, and I think it shows. What I need to do is the torch to be turned off for starters. Does this work? Because it doesn't power the thing here. But I do this and then this. Okay, that works for me at least. Okay, okay, that's not what I wanted. Okay, I need this torch here. So this thing is going to be. Okay, this was my previous solution. The door remains closed for now. Then what? I'm stupid. Wait, what happens in this case? It opens it. This one also opens it. So, I think I've cracked it. I'm pretty confident it's now only time to... What did I break here? to replicate exactly what I did on this side, on the other side, and we shall be done. We should presumably be done. And now, the moment of truth. The actual moment of truth. Okay? Yes! Yes! I cracked it. I did it. Yes! This is so satisfying. Awesome. First challenge completed. Okay, I've just looked at Mumbo's solution and it's way different. Way different. But mine works, okay, mine works, and that's what matters in this case.
Moving on to our next challenge, I want this redstone lamp to flash on when I flick this lever. So when I flick the lever, that redstone lamp should flash. Now when I turn off the lever, absolutely nothing should happen. Now if you're a little bit confused, I'd suggest looking into monostable circuits.
Our next mission is to clear the weather again. And then our next mission is to make so that the lamp flashes turned on once I flick this lever and nothing happens when I turn it off. So it's like a very instantaneous thing. And I think I've done something similar to this, which shall involve a piston maybe? No, that's not what I want. He did give a clue, which was a monostable circuit, which means something like this, I think. I'm not that confident, but I'm pretty sure I need a repeater to pick up the signal of this thing. How is this thing? I've seen this thing. Maybe redstone dust down, powers a block, that powers a repeater. I need to turn this lever into a button. Basically, that's what needs to happen. Because the button is going to do this. And that's exactly what we need to do, but using this lever. Which means that... Okay, there's an easy way to do this, which would be placing a piston like this on an observer, I think like this, and a block here. Almost. But now I need this observer to be connected directly to this thing. It's gonna go like this. The piston should be like this, and get powered by this thing, which means maybe this? Maybe a comparator. I'm gonna use a comparator here because I think it might work. Wait, this is not going to work. This is going to flash both times. I wanted to simplify with the design, but if I do this... No, this is not what he wants. I had seen a monostable circuit, man. How was it? This gives a short signal, just extracted by a repeater. I'm not sure it was like this. We'll have to see what happens here. How was it? How was this thing? What if I place this here and this here? Does it get powered? It does. Actually does. Whoa! How many mobs have spawned here? I'm going to kill myself. No! I killed Mumbo! I killed Mumbo in the process. I'm sorry, Mr. Mumbo. I'm really sorry. I could use your help though. So, I want to try to remember how this thing was. I've looked it up before, but I don't seem to remember how this works. There we go. There we go. I made it. So now I need to switch sides here and use this. Happens to replace any block here. No signal. One signal. No signal. One signal. No signal. Okay, we have the elements. Now we have to use them to power this lamp. Which means if I place it here, this here. What happens if I do it like this? Does it have the same effect? What happens to that lamp? Yes! Okay, I've cracked it. Incorrectly though. I need to get a bit more organized here. Okay, this thing needs to be powered from somewhere. Maybe like this? What? How's the redstone Oh, it's just called redstone. It's not called redstone dust. That's quite interesting. Does this power the thing? Oh, I thought it wouldn't. Okay. What can power this thing? Could be powered by an observer, which is looking at a redstone dust, which is being powered by this repeater. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. I just don't want to move many things. Well, this is a solution. It's not the most size effective solution, but this should work. Flashes, nothing happens. Okay, now, how to improve the design? What if I build this thing down here? It's here, this here, place the repeater here. How do I power this thing? I mean, this should work, right? Never mind me. He didn't say I couldn't break the floor, and in the last one I did break the floor, so... This is as compact as I was able to get it. When I flick the lever, it flashes, then it turns off, and then it just... nothing happens if I turn off the lever. This is awesome, man. This is so great. Okay, that's my solution for the second problem. I'm really curious to see what Mumbo did. Well, so basically he used the same design as I did. And I think I looked it up in one of his videos. I just couldn't remember, but had to really think about this one to make it work. But I think mine is better. It uses less resources and it uses less space. I didn't try using it like this, did I? Like just placing redstone and all this sort. Oh, that turns on the lamp. I had no idea. Well, I'm happy with my result. I'm happy with my design, and it works, and it's compact, and I love it. Let's move on to the next one.
This next one could be a bit of a tricky one, but inside this dropper we've got a whole bunch of iron blocks, and when we hit this button I want 6 iron blocks to be shot from the dropper. Now there are a handful of different ways that you can do this, but for me personally I'm going to be using a pulse extender that runs it into a toggleable redstone clock, which is then going to be running into our dropper. That's going to be my personal plan of action, so go away and try it for yourselves.
Okay, this one is a bit harder. I know somewhat the basis of what I need to do, but the thing is, I need to drop 6 from these things every time I push this button. So...
1 hour later.
I'm gonna have to abandon this thing here because I have absolutely no idea what to do. I'm gonna rest sometime and then try to go back to this thing. And we're back. Okay, I'm back at this thing. I've had some time to clear my mind, and I'm gonna destroy this whole thing because we don't want to see this. So we need to power this thing 6 times by pressing this button, but I still haven't figured out how to make that happen. I have a feeling that I need droppers. No, not droppers. Hoppers. I think the only thing that can actually get an output from a hopper is a comparator. How do I make something count here? That's my biggest question. How do I make something count? I need to make a clock that turns itself off after 6 repetitions. Yes, this is clock I know of. Is this too fast? We need to use these bad boys somehow. Okay, maybe what I need to do is to have comparators here. So if I power one of these guys, it's going to output a signal. What's happening now is that when this is full, it's gonna give it redstone signal. Okay, we might be able to make this. If there's a clock that starts this thing, we need a redstone block. This should block it, so if I have a piston here. Nope. This. Okay, if I power this piston. This might be able to work. Just we need to get this thing closer. It's going to activate infinitely, I suppose. Okay. This looks kind of promising. Okay, this activates both. This activates both. It means one has been depowered and the other's powered, and it's going to have one is going to have less items. So what happens? Take it out. Okay, they're both. Then the right turns off. They're both. Then the left turns off. So there's gonna be a time in which one is on and one is off. I get that. Now I need to use that on my favor. I just have to make it an AND gate, right? If this one is turned on and this one is turned on, then this one. How the heck do I make an AND gate? I'm basically this is not gate. That did absolutely nothing. How do I check if they are different? Okay, an OR gate is quite simple. So if this one's on, the signal is on. If this one's on, the signal is on. If both are on, the signal is on. This is an OR gate. Get it. Now I need to turn this into an AND gate. Okay, if this is on, this is on. This is still a this is still an OR gate. Just a very complicated one. How do I make this into a 0? It's my question. Okay, this might be a bit of a stretch. That doesn't work. Neither does that. Okay, that works. That works. Okay, if they're both on, nothing's gonna reach you. If one is off, there's gonna be a signal. If the other is on, it's gonna be a signal. So, if I just repeat the freaking thing here. Well, this works. Okay, they're both on, there's a signal. One is off, there's no signal. The other is off, there's no signal. Okay, I need to put this into my circuit here. And how would I do this? I've actually had a great start here with the logic system. I feel like I'm overcomplicating this thing. And I probably am. Mumbo, why did you do this to me? Okay, that's off. No. Only when I take this out, it's gonna be on. And then it will be off. Great. We're gonna move this whole thing here. This one is going to power the hopper. The dropper. Okay. And test it. Yes! It dropped 6. That's awesome. And I just need to make it so that my pulse, which is gonna be this button here. We're gonna need another monostable circuit, I think. And then if I take this out, it should drop 6 again. Did I count 7? Did I count 7? No, did I count 7? I think I counted 7. This is not ideal. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we can easily fix this, I think. Oh yeah, there are 12 here. What the heck, man? What happens if I put 6? 3 and 4. Replace 8. 4, 5, 6, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Okay. 2 more. It's empty. But I think it sounded 6 times. 4, 5, 6. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6! Yes! I did
did it! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This works. Okay, I can't delete this thing. This testing place. I'm gonna be a lot of stuff in my own redstone world, which is quite empty at the moment. But I want to just leave here the final versions of what I built. So I have to now construct it here, and I've no idea now how to tackle this. Okay, we're gonna pretend that this was a bigger space. This goes here. What did I break? I broke the button. I need to work on my space optimization. What? What? We're gonna pretend again that this is bigger than it actually is. So, time for the truth. Six. Okay, it sounded 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, this one took a long time, and now we have to clean this thing up so that nobody notices what we're doing. I mean, this has always been wool. Nobody saying otherwise. And this is wool, 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 wool. Beautiful lime wool. And perfect. This, I have to get rid of this primary design, which was a pain in the ass to create, to be honest. But this was so interesting to be able to come up with a solution to this problem, which again works. In both states, and I'm pretty curious to see what was Mumbo's solution, because I have no idea on how to improve this thing. I need to see this for myself. A comparator outside of this. Place a block here. What? You didn't do this when I tried. I'm stupid. I never tried it with just one item. I always had multiple items. This is so easier. Okay, I've learned something which is great. My thing works, and that's what matters to me. See? It's gigantic compared to what Mumbo did, but it works, and that's what matters to me. Okay, we're gonna pretend that this is the most optimal solution. No, we're not. But this was my solution, okay? This was fun. Okay, first design was very uncompact, but works. Second was more compact than Mumbo's, which makes me pretty happy. The third one is a monstrosity. A monstrosity that works. That's a win for me. This thing you see behind me is something you don't want to see because, well, it's terrible. As I was saying, this has been a success for me, but we still have a lot, and I mean a lot, as you can see, to go. And I haven't watched the whole of Mumbo's video. Actually, I've been waiting to see it just for making this video, and yeah, this is going to become a series because I want to show you what my thought process is, what I try, how I try to figure out these things, and yeah, I think, the water again. Wow, that was like a magic trick. This thing behind me was supposed to fix this, but I apparently don't know how to use the command block properly, and I have to look it up. later for the next episode. This has been everything for this first episode. I don't know what's going to expect us for the next ones because I was already suffering at level 3. At level 3. And I made this monstrosity which took over... I'm gonna show it on screen because I have no idea, but when I'm editing this I probably know. But this is just taking a lot of time, and that's why I'm going to turn this into a series, which I hope you really enjoy. And I'm going to make sure to bring Mumbo back for the next one because I killed him when I tried to destroy all the mobs that spawned at some point. Well, my name is WeirdImgar, and I'm going to leave this here. I hope to see you in the next episode or on any other video you upload to my channel. And yeah, this is fun. I really hope you enjoy it. I really hope you like my new suit as well. And bye!
And there's even a small homage to Mr. Mumbo Jumbo. I think that if I stand right next to him, you'll be able to... Okay, this is hard to control. You'll be able to tell what my tie has of particular. Well, it's his mustache. Okay, it's his mustache.